Okay, bismillah, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so hello everyone, how are you? Are you guys feeling well?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you guys are in a good condition. So on this occasion, I would like to present my favorite country. So it is New Zealand. So why would I choose New Zealand? Well, I'll explain later, but mostly it's because the scenery there is really good. It's really beautiful, and maybe some of the culture is interesting, and it has a lot of interesting places to visit. So New Zealand is always on my bucket list when I want to go outside. So I hope we all can go there. Okay. Okay. So where the land meets the sea in New Zealand, magic chooses to stay. So it's just a random quotes about New Zealand. So there's a fast facts about this. So the capital city of New Zealand is Wellington, and then the largest city is Auckland, and then the currency is New Zealand dollars. So it's actually I forgot how much. I think it's a little bit stronger than USD. I forgot. And then the language is English and Maori. So Maori is like the native there. So English. So there are two different stereotypes. So the first is white people, of course, and the second is Kiwi. So, well, the white people, of course, you've seen them anywhere. You can say it bule. And then Maori is like the original human there. Okay, so the population is only 5 million. So it's maybe like 5% of our country. And fun fact, one of the world's safest and most peaceful countries is New Zealand. So you know the crime rate in New Zealand is really low. So maybe you've seen the fact on any source because it's easy to find the source. So wait, we'll just skip this. Yeah, but I'm just gonna conclude this. So you can see from the scenery of New Zealand geography, it has a lot of good landscape. So that's why New Zealand is actually beautiful. So I'll show you later what the New Zealand landscape looks like. So Maori culture and heritage. The Maori people are the indigenous Polynesian inhabitants of New Zealand. So they are the original human in New Zealand. So Maori is like the tribe, if you know, the tribe in New Zealand. So mostly they are tan skin, so they are not white. So if you've seen a lot of white people in New Zealand, they are actually not the original, since Maori is the first one. So they come from the Polynesian. So I'll show you later about Maori. So top cities to visit. So this is just a recommendation. There are Auckland. Auckland, if you wanna see modern city, Sky Tower and beaches, you may go to Auckland. So this is Auckland. So Auckland is like a big city in the side of the beach. And then Wellington is the capital city of New Zealand itself. It has arts, museum, culinary scene. Yeah, it has a lot of things. And then Queenstown, you have adventure capital, lake views, and then Christchurch. Christchurch, you have European heritage, gardens, and innovation. Okay, so this is Auckland. So you can clearly see here, there's a sky tower and a lot of buildings, and it's connected to the sea. So you can enjoy your rooftop dinner while looking at the sea. So it's actually really beautiful. Then now we have Wellington. Wellington is basically, there's a huge lake there, and then a lot of hills, and of course a lot of building. And this is I don't know,
Public
train.
transportation.
Yeah. And then here's one of the scenic thing in New Zealand. So there are a lot of seasons in New Zealand. So if you want to touch snow, you can go there. And if I'm not wrong, this is at Lake Tekapo. And then you can see from this, it's really interesting, and it's really beautiful. And then the longest name of place in New Zealand is this one. Taumata Wamata This in Maori language. So this is the largest place name in New Zealand, in the world.
In the world.
So this is in New Zealand. So maybe if you know, if someone want to say like Bangkok, the real name of Bangkok is the longest name places in the world, but it's not official. So the official one is this one.
Mm-hmm.
It is located in New Zealand. So this is another scenery of New Zealand. So wait, I'll show you. Where is? So this is some scenery of New Zealand. You can just see. Yeah. So New Zealand is identical to a lot of beautiful lakes and mountains, and of course landscapes. You see, you can see it's really beautiful. So why don't you put New Zealand on your bucket list, since it's really beautiful. Like imagine you're driving a car here while looking at that view. Wow, it's unimaginable. See, there's a lot of places to visit. Oh, yeah, that one is from
11.
No, it's like the wallpaper, you know? It's from
Windows.
Yes, Windows wallpaper. Yeah, there's a lot of things. And then this one, I'll show you the...
Viral video of a weatherman flawlessly pronouncing a Welsh town that has 58 letters
So,
that no
it's
one
really
else
weird.
seems to be able to pronounce.
Landfair, Pulugo,
Yeah, so the name of the places in New
Imagine
Zealand
having to have
is
that on your
actually
business
difficult.
sign or soccer team banner. But its meaning is even longer. The Church of Mary in the Hall of the White Hazel near the Fierce Whirlpool and the Church of St.
Oh my
Cecilio of
God.
the Red Cave.
It's complicated.
Okay. But that's nothing compared to the world's
Yes.
longest name.
So this is the world.
Takes this guy 25 seconds to say the name. It has 85 letters. We had to get a New Zealander to help with this pronunciation.
Taumata whakatangi hanga kawata matia purkai whenua ki tana tahu.
Yeah, so that's
That's
the real
a mouthful.
pronunciation.
It is, and yeah, hopefully I pronounced it right, otherwise I don't want to be embarrassing anyone back in New Zealand.
And it means the summit where Tamatea, the man with big knees, the climber of mountains, the land swallower who traveled about, played his nose flute to his loved one, whatever a nose flute is. But Canada also has one of the world's longest names, coming in at 31 letters.
Kakwach
So
Namai.
this one is from Canada. We'll just skip it, okay? So yeah, we're continuing to the slide. Yeah, so that was the longest place name in the world. So it's located in New Zealand. So you've seen that a lot of people can't manage to pronounce this. So like, how do you even pronounce that? Like Tau Mata is so hard. You know, you need to learn it. You need to learn it first. Okay, so there's the natural wonders. So here's just some recommendation, like Milford Sound, Dramatic Forts, and then the Tongariro National Park is for the volcanic terrain. If you want to visit something hot, yeah, you may go there. And then Aoraki Mount Cook is the highest peak in New Zealand, so maybe there's a lot of snow. And then Hobbiton, so you know what's Hobbiton? It's like the Hobbit place in real life. Yeah. Yeah, it's the place in real life. So if you're obsessed with that and you want to go there, yeah, you may go to New Zealand because it has Hobbiton. Okay, now we're moving on for the wildlife and biodiversity. So New Zealand is home to unique species found nowhere else on Earth. The kiwi, a flightless bird and national symbol, represent the country's commitment to wildlife protection. So if you know kiwi, the kiwi bird. You know, if you know someone Australian, if you have an Australian friend, you can call him Aussie. Like, and if you have someone New Zealand, if they are from New Zealand, you can call them kiwi. Yeah, because kiwi is the identical pronunciation for them, and also it's from them. So this is the kiwi bird. It only exists in New Zealand. So you know, it's really interesting because it can't fly and it's just flawlessly wandering around, like it has nothing to do in life. Like, you know, it's cute. Yeah, it has a long beak too. And the marine life along the coast, it has like dolphin, seals, and whales. And then native forest, it has the giant kauri trees. It's like the giant tree there. And then strong conservation program. Yeah, it's just the ecosystem community. And then adventure and outdoor activities. So in Queenstown, there's a commercial bungee jumping and glacier hiking on the Franz Joseph and Foss glaciers. And then yeah, you can do a lot of adventure in New Zealand. Like I've said before, you can do bungee jumping, you can hike a really tall mountain, and you can just swim at the beautiful lake there. And then food and local cuisine. So popular dishes is just lamb, seafood, and green leaf mussels, pavlova. So maybe it's not that interesting because we came to New Zealand just to see the scenery. And then the Maori hangi, a traditional earth oven feast, offers a cultural and culinary experience. So wait, we'll see this. The Maori hangi, what's that? Oh, so this is the food of New Zealand. Oh yeah, they're probably like a tribe, you know. They cook it inside the dirt. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so they cook it inside the dirt. So that's how the original New Zealanders cook, I guess. Good. So here are some travel tips and best time to visit. So best season is probably summer. So December to February. Oh yeah, some fun facts. In the winter in New Zealand is not at December or it's not on December, but it's on August. So maybe wait. So like 3 months later or 4, it will be raining snow there. And then shoulder months, it's March, April, October, and November. It's still summer. And for transportation, you can easy self-drive with scenic routes. Yeah, you can use car because if you use public transportation to go here, maybe it's less private since you can just rent a car and drive anywhere you want. So you can just rent a car. Okay, so thank you. I'm so sorry if I have any mistakes. Wait, is it my mistake? Okay, so
More than.
the last I say is wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.